So are they that low to the ground? Or you have
No, what happens is we put a gallon bucket over this, and the gallon bucket will sit on the ground or just about this high. And then we'll fill that up with motor oil. And that way any ants, mice, or anything that want to climb up, they die in the bucket.
Nice.
And then we put the platform on and we lag bolt it down. And I got angle bolts that go on each side so that way the platform sits stable. And that'll put the platform here. Your first beehive is about 9 to 12 inches. So for that platform, the first section of bees are here. The second section of bees are here. Queen excluder, honey boxes. So I'm not going like this, and I'm not going like this. It's all going to be right here, so I can just move them. And if you take a wheelbarrow and take the wheelbarrow off, and put a piece of plywood across it, then you can just move out your beehives, set it right here. Stick it up, put the bungee cord over it, and wheel it there on out. Right, and that way it's
So your honey boxes, right? There's a shit ton of bees in there when you remove them, right? You got to get them off of that, don't you?
Off the honey boxes?
Yeah.
That's your hive management.
Okay.
You're going to learn to push them down with either smoke and sugar. I prefer sugar more than anything. Yeah. Because I don't like smoke blowing my face. So what you do is like, when we set up, I'll show you right here. You set your honey box, you lift your lid, you're going to spray it, and it gets them down, and you pull out a frame, and usually I set like my honey box behind the thing, my platform, and what I do is I got an empty box, and I pull out a frame, and I brush the bees off.
Okay.
And I lift up my thing and I put it in the box, that way the bees can't get it.
Yeah.
And then I take out the next frame.
So you're not removing the frame. You're not removing the box, you're just removing the frame.
Yeah.
And then you're replacing the frame.
Yeah, I just got an empty box here with a piece of plywood on it.
Yeah.
And that way I lift the plywood.
Well,
that way no bees can get in there, and then I can wheel it to the next one. And then this is an empty honey box.
Yeah.
So that's my next honey box for the next one that I move. Right, when it's all said and done, I only need one extra honey box.
One extra box.
Because I just rotate them.
And then you put new frames in all.
Well, after I spin them, or it depends if you spin them.
Okay.
I just put the box, that box, I spin
back
them.
on.
I just put the box right back on. The bees will come up and they'll clean it.
Yeah.
All the extra honey off and just start filling it all back up
Okay.
again.
Okay.
And that's the commercial end, is that you're not cutting the comb and stuff. You're just letting them fill it all back in again.
Yeah. Okay.
Michael, what's the turnaround time on that?
For which part?
All right, Jack's going to have his bees set up Saturday night. When's he going to start harvesting honey?
It's going to take, well, the guy that's doing the breeding of the boxes is bringing a whole super. He made a nuke. The nukes are so powerful that he moved them yesterday into a super box. He's going to put plywood on each side of. When he comes here, we're going to just set them on the platform and put the next brood box right on top, so they'll start moving right up in the next level. Within 2 weeks, Jack's going to see the honey, if he's got to order honey boxes.
Okay.
But in 2 to 3 weeks, they're going to start wanting to move up in those honey boxes. And in 1 month, Jack will be able to start removing.
Charlie!
Put the pop ring in there.
He'll start be able to move honey out of the box. So you're looking right now, you're looking at April. Jack's going to get his first honey production around June 26th.
So I need to order honey boxes right away.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and queen excluder. That way it's not up in your honey. Okay. But I'll write all that down.
Just write down when to order and I'll order.
Yeah,
So-
so all you have to get it, and the guy that's coming, he's 20 minutes away.
Vulture.
When you're ready to start spinning, he'll be able to come and he'll like I said, you put him in the box. There's no bees, so you can just drive to his place, put it in his spinner, and then leave.
Okay.
Okay, so for those of us that missed it, why are these, you said they were turned, they weren't all the same direction. Why was that?
As you notice, if this would be looking at the straight of the street, the wind blows straight this way. We have blockage from the food forest and everything, so you're not getting direct wind. But if you cantilever the beehive a little bit so the angle's pointed where the wind comes, it goes around it instead of pushing against it. And due to the fact the sun rises this part and travels this way, we want the first set of the sun to hit the opening, because that's like the time clock for those union workers to come out. So as soon as the light hits the front porch, they're going to come out. Now the heat of the day should be approximately here, right? So all this is going to be exposed. These bees are going to get really warm and really ready to go, right? Because it's going to be hot. But as it drifts, the tree covers will start over here and they'll start getting the shade towards the mid-afternoon. So if it starts getting really hot, he can change out the types of screens and boards to do it. But basically, if you're getting the sun on the front end and not at the back end, and you got the windbreak, you do extremely well. Oh, tire.